ready to go?
Yep.
Thank you for coming. Obviously, it's an important day for college football teams. Significant, and you only find out in 4 or 5 years how important it was, or how good it was. But we're excited today about our signees. We have 16 of them. But before I get into that, right, and tell you our thoughts on it and who we have, I'd like to make an announcement first. We've added Mike Podimani as our strength and conditioning coach. Now, Mike had been here in the past. He's been gone for a while, training and doing a number of things. But what Mike brings to us, I work with Mike. He brings some toughness, accountability, and some hard-nosed lifting and training that is only going to be beneficial for our young people. So we're excited about having Mike back. He'll be joining us here in another week or so and be here for spring ball and get ready to go. So you'll see Mike as you visit us. Now back to the recruiting. Once again, there are a few things that excite the fan base more than thinking about a blue chip recruiting class and how it's going to affect your football program. And I can tell you this, we're very excited about the 16 that we've signed. This is our 3rd year of being in the program, having the full cycle of recruiting and evaluating and bringing young men in. I think we took 18 the first year, 21 last year, and then we have 16 this year. Now, I know there's a lot of ways to evaluate a recruiting class. I believe there's ESPN, there's Rivals, Scout, 24/7, and who knows what else is out there that gives recruits stars. I think it's from 1 to 5. But there's a lot of other ways to evaluate a recruiting class. And a couple things I would point out as I go through this is that we have 6 players on the Super Bowl roster for the game coming up this Sunday. 6 BC players. I think it's the most of any college. I think I'm correct on that. Most of any college out there. 6 players from BC. And if I could just review a little history of these players and give you an idea of where they were and what happened to them. First of all, I believe with the Giants we have Will Blackman. Will was a 4-star recruit, local recruit I might add, from down in Rhode Island. We have Chris Snee, who's also with the Giants, who was from Pennsylvania, right under the nose of Penn State. They didn't even offer him a scholarship. I believe he was a 3-star recruit that started for us for 3 years and has been in the NFL for starting 7, 8 years. Excuse me if I'm wrong on some of those stats. We have Mark Herslick, who also was ACC Player of the Year, who is on the Giants roster. And Mark was a 3-star recruit. We also have Matthias Kiwanuku on the Giants, who came to us as a 6'5", 190-pound recruit who had 1 Big Ten offer and a number of MAC offers, and he was designated as a 3-star recruit. And he left here, I don't think he grew much, but he was 280 pounds, and he was a #1 draft pick for the New York Giants. On the other side of the ball with the Patriots, we have Dan Copen. I believe he might be injured, but was from Pennsylvania also, wasn't offered a scholarship, by the way, at Penn State, and started for us for 3 years. I think he's an all-pro, played starting 6 or 7 years with the Patriots. Dan was a 3-star recruit. And then we have Ron Brace, also a 2nd-round draft pick, a local young man, I might add, right from our backyard right here. And Ron was a 2nd-round draft pick with the Patriots, and Ron was a 2-star recruit. So now I'll use my Penn State math and average that all together, and those 6 guys, by the way, the most of any college team, on the Super Bowl roster, average out to 3 stars, which, I don't know, is that a blue chip class or not? And what that says is this, all right? It says that when we brought these young men in, we evaluated them, we evaluated their talent, we developed them, and we didn't make them into anything they couldn't be, because they obviously developed into what they were. But they developed into the players they are today. So this recruiting class, all right, and I'll get to my point, the 16 players that we have in this recruiting class, the 21 that we took last year and 18 before, were evaluated under the same microscope and the same guidelines that we evaluated those 6. Now, I'm not saying that this 16 are going to turn out to be all on Super Bowl rosters, but the point is, we evaluate them the same way, we plan to develop them, and we plan to find out just how good they are. So that's how we evaluate our class. We're excited about it. We have, as I said, 16 players, we have 7 on offense, 9 on defense, we have 8 captains, we have 6 from New Jersey, we have 3 from Massachusetts, 2 from Virginia, 1 from Ohio, 1 from Pennsylvania, and 2 from Florida. And then because my boy Joe is a Canadian citizen, we decided to take a Canadian. So we have, it's a joke. We have 1 from Canada. So we have 16. We're excited about them. We have 2 of them that are here right now, and we'll be participating in spring ball, and we can't wait for the rest of them to get here. And we can't wait to develop them. We're very excited about it. We think our fans and alumni should be very excited about it. And so with that, I'll open it